Dan, hello. It's AUDITS, and today we are in the salubrious surroundings of Grays High Street. Never been down Grays High Street, but just while it's the last sort of half hour of opening hours. Interesting thing. What's that? I wonder what that's all about. Yeah, opening hours. We're just going to go and take some dissemination of information, basically. Oh, look. Here we go. Look. There you go. For warehousing roles. Nothing else in there, is it?
Excuse me, friend. You're not allowed to film in here, my friend.
I'm just taking some notice of the board. Yeah, I'm going to keep the camera down. I'm not going to film anyone.
You're not meant to film. You take photos, but you're not allowed to film.
You're allowed to take photos,
On
though?
boards, yeah, but you can't.
Yeah, for the QR codes. Because I'm going to sort of take the information, and then sort of like someone could take that code, for example, and just some details of the certain boards and that. Just the boards. I'll keep it down. I won't video any public or data and stuff like that.
You're not allowed to film in here, full stop. So.
Oh, it's a public place, isn't it?
No, but you're really not allowed to film.
Okay,
But
well,
do me a favour, just take a photo of the boards, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, take a photo.
But you're not allowed to film in here.
Okay. All right, just photos then, yeah?
Well, yeah, but you need to turn it off now because you're pointing it at me.
Yeah, I am now because you sort of approached me, and you know. But like, I would like to keep it down. Yeah, you know, I don't want to film any of the public members or the data. I understand there's a data thing here, but you see all the these codes here.
But would you mind just switching it off now, yeah?
Yeah. Do I have to turn it off?
Yeah, you have to because you're not allowed to film in here.
Oh, it's a public place, though, sir, isn't it?
Thank you.
It's a public place. I'm not intending to go into the
But
office.
you're
You
not
know,
allowed
just.
to, I know what you're saying. I appreciate what
Yeah.
you're saying, but you're not allowed to film in here.
Oh no, it's a public
I
place,
know
isn't
what
it?
it's
Government
not,
building.
It's not allowed to film. It's not allowed to film.
Where does it say that?
There is a sign up on the outside.
Yeah.
But you're not
Well-
allowed, I'm your sign. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
Do you
you've
mind,
done the
do you
job.
mind just switching it off?
Well, yes, I do. I'm just going to get some pictures of the
No,
boards
no,
and
no.
that, and
You're not allowed to film.
and
Hold on a second.
the QR codes and that.
Listen, I'm going to get the manager,
Yeah.
but just point the camera over there for me. 'cause
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
allowed to film.
Yeah, okay, all right, we'll do. How do you know it's filming?
Because I can see.
Go on, you can see?
Yes. Just,
How can you
but
see?
Why are you filming?
Yeah, but how do you know I'm filming
Because I
at
can
this
tell
stage?
you're filming because you don't want to switch it off.
No, I don't want to switch it off.
Because you're still filming.
Public freedom, isn't it? Thank you. So he's going to go and have a look at that. We've got one of those codes from prison to employment, and look, the way to work. So we've just come out of but we're looking for someone more in the nature of disablement. It's apprenticeships. I think that's for the younger member. Now, all we want to do is to take some. Look here. Look, way to work. You know, obviously, you can talk to me about domestic abuse. Very important. For some disabled. I'm just looking for some, for people who are disabled.
I'm not to turn my camera
You're going to turn your camera on, okay, that's fine.
on.
Yeah, that's fine. Would you like to, is there...
No, listen, you have to turn it off, my friend. You're not allowed to film
This is a
in here.
notice board, isn't it?
Listen,
Look,
listen
it's a
to me, my
notice
friend.
board, isn't it?
Please listen, you're not allowed to film in here.
I
Just
can
do that.
understand
Just wait
that.
out there for me.
Just want to get some of these pictures, just for somebody who's I can't get out of the house.
Listen, but you're not listening to me at all. Why is
I
that?
am listening to it.
You're
I'm
not
listening to it.
listening
I am.
Why
listening.
is that?
Well, because like the law is that you can film in public, can't you? Yeah, stand around this side so we don't get anyone in the background, right?
But
So
what I need you to do, just to wait
what I
over
want
there.
to do is just take a picture.
What I need you to do,
Not
just
allowed
wait over
to
there.
film.
Sorry, who are you? Oh, you're security as
Yeah,
well, eh?
exactly.
Okay. Yeah, can I just want to take a picture of these boards
my
and
friend,
those codes? And once
You're
you've
not
got
allowed
them,
to. Please
then
wait over there.
she can take the picture from me.
Listen, I can understand what you're saying clearly. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Go on.
Just wait over there for me. Someone's going to come over to you and speak to you. Just
Yeah.
wait over there for me.
What's the difference between standing there and standing here?
Because you're not allowed to film in it. And you're
No, but over there, it's still going to be in here, isn't it?
You keep telling me the same story, and I'll keep repeating the same thing to you till
Okay.
you understand. You're not allowed to film in this building.
I don't understand. It's a public place, though, isn't it?
you
Stand
keep-
around
you
this
keep-
side. So
you
if I
keep
stand, I don't want to
repeating
get. I don't want to be pointing it that way
You
because
keep-
people.
you don't have to-
Hello there.
Because this is a government building,
Yeah.
not an actual public space, you're not allowed to
It's
film.
a
mind
public
putting the
place,
camera
isn't
in?
it?
If you
No,
don't
it's
want to
not.
film,
Don't you
in-
think so? Don't you think it's a little bit hypocritical because you're filming and I'm I don't understand. What do you mean?
So you're creating the issue.
No, I'm not. I don't want to argue. I want to just want
Please, do you
to.
mind
All I
just
want to
waiting
do.
all
Like,
here
I've got a
for us?
disabled friend. She wants to get like some of this information off the boards. So I've just come in to
We
take
can
a
give
few
you
pictures.
copies, but you can't
That's all
take
right.
pictures.
Yeah.
So,
That's
turn
all
the
I'm
camera
asking.
off.
No, well, till I can. I mean, I don't want to standing around this side, so I don't get anyone in the background or the data. There's data issues, isn't there? I can understand that.
Of course.
So all I want to do really is just take something to do with. I mean, for a disabled person, I don't know if this would be the sort of thing that she could do, but she just wants to find out what opportunities there would be for her. She's not long out of prison,
Right.
and she's disabled, so she's not very.
Is she claiming universal credit?
She is claiming, yeah, but she's just wants to get back. Well, I want to help her get back into work.
Of course.
And what I was intending on doing really was just taking some pictures of the codes and that.
Yeah.
And then yeah. And I don't understand that because like you are, aren't you? I don't want to get people in the background.
Face it.
Yeah, I just don't want to get people in the background.
Could you
that's
just
all.
turn it off?
Turn it off? But
Thank
just,
you.
I mean,
Because you're not filming what you actually said you want to film, and then we'll...
no. Well, you've approached me, haven't you? So I don't really understand what the problem is. You know.
I've explained to you, it's a
Yeah.
government department.
Right.
For that, you have to actually have specific authorisation to film.
Is that a policy or?
Yes, it is.
Is that a law? Not a law then.
No, it's a policy.
It's a policy. so-
I'm not sure, sir.
It is a policy, yeah. And
I can go and check, but could you stop filming?
I know you keep saying that.
Because
but,
you keep saying that you want information,
Yeah.
but then you refuse to stop filming.
Well, I'm not refusing. I just want to get the information and I'll be done.
can do
really.
that
It's-
once you
it's
switch the
easy.
camera off.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm just going to continue because, like, look, there is these here. Look, they're hiring for seasonal retail businesses. Open your built-in camera. Point the camera. It says here, point the camera. Look. It says point the camera at the response and tap the barrier on your phone or tablet. This is a phone, isn't it?
It is, but you're recording, sir.
Well, it doesn't specify whether.
You take a
it just says-
you've got to scan and upload.
Yeah,
so
well, it's not.
I have asked you to stop filming. I'm now
No,
going to have to ask you to leave.
50 times. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to leave. Yeah, I'm going to leave. But you know, just to get this information. Is there anything you can give me on disabled opportunities?
You've been asked to leave by the manager.
Why have I been asked to leave? Why have I been asked to
Am I
leave?
just leaving the building?
Yeah, why have I been asked to leave? For filming.
Yes, the manager's asked you to leave the building.
Yeah, but and I don't want to make it like difficult for you.
I
But
don't
I
give
just
you
need to
permission.
understand because in a public,
I haven't given you
I'm a
permission to film me.
yeah, but I'm a photographer.
I'm
That's
not
what I
giving you
do.
permission to film him.
Do I need
Mind
permission
just
to film?
leaving?
You don't. Did you? I mean, like you did the right thing. You've told me that you're filming, and that's
My
fine.
friend, listen to me.
Yeah.
You keep repeating the same thing. Obviously,
I'm not
you're
repeating
looking for
myself. So I'm
content.
just saying to you that
You're
you was
looking for
talking.
content on your video. That isn't really the way to do it.
You're filming.
The manager asked you to leave the building, so I have to ask you to leave as well.
You're-
You mind just coming out with me?
So hang on, let me just
no,
clarify this
come
rule.
with me,
Let me
come
just
with me.
clarify this rule.
We will come- we
I
will
just
be
want to
fine.
get some information on the disabled thing. Can you give me any information at all?
You need to leave the building.
But I need to get some information on the disabled person. That's all right, mate. Won't be.
You've been asked to leave. The next one there will be probably call the police about this leave the building.
It doesn't need that, does it?
I asked you to come with
Is
me.
there anything you can give me on that information? But you're not listening to me, are you? Just anything you can give me, just a pamphlet or something. She said she said I could have some information, didn't she? Just want some information on disabled.
I don't give you permission to film me. So if you put the camera down and not film
Goodness
me.
gracious.
I don't give.
Are you filming?
I don't give.
Are you filming?
I have permission to film
Are
you
you-
because of.
Yeah, but that's not your regulations, is it? Your regulations is to
It's on
inform.
there. I will show it. Stop
We're
filming
having your. Don't
you
you
put
think
that
that's a
down?
bit
I don't-
hypocritical?
I do
Like
not
if
give
you're
you
not
permission
listening
to
to me,
film
are
me.
you?
I do not give you
Right. Yeah, I believe that you are supposed to say that you're filming if you're filming. You know, first, aren't you? Is that right, madam? You know, under the GDPR, this lady's supposed to tell me first, like this gentleman did. How you know that I'm filming, and that's how he did it. He did it. Look, I don't want to. Honestly, I think you're all right, so I don't
They're
want
going to call the
to. I
police.
don't want to fall.
to ask you to leave. Would you prefer that?
No, I wouldn't. It's wasted everyone's time then, isn't it? It's,
Leave you here.
yeah,
If you want
it's-
to walk
I'm not going to go that
before,
way.
then
I'm not even
or
pointing.
I have to ask you to leave.
Why here? Why here? I don't understand why here. Because I'm not. There's data in there. There's people in there.
Unless gives you their consent, you can't film them. That's the rules.
Don't
So I'm gonna walk away now as well. So you're quite welcome to film the posters.
don't understand. I
but
don't
without
understand
anybody's
this.
consent, you can't film. Okay.
Okay, I understand. But there is an obligation on you, madam, to like tell me.
Before you
Did
we
you?
got
Did you?
any further, I said
Okay.
you. I said
All
I
right.
did
If
say
that's
that.
the case, then I
I
do
was going
apologise.
to direct you to this.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to
Right.
direct you to.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't give you permission to film me.
images and audio. I've been monitored for the purposes of crime prevention and public safety. A good idea. A good idea. So that's why people.
But I still don't give you permission to film me.
And yet you can film me, but I can't film you. You see? Do you see that? Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to have to answer that question of mine. Is there any information you can give me on somebody who's been disabled?
Please, you've been asked to leave the building. Do you mind just going?
Yeah.
Why are you refusing to go? Are you
Because
refusing to leave?
No, not refusing to leave, but like, I just want to get some information on somebody who's
You've
disabled.
been asked to leave by the manager. Are you
Why
refusing to leave the building?
can't you give me any information, like a pamphlet or
Are you
something?
refusing to leave the
You're
building?
not listening to me.
Yeah,
Why-
but you're not listening to me.
I am listening to you. I'm not refusing to leave. That's the second time I've answered you. Is there any pamphlet or something like? Look, some of these. Look, why are you not listening to what I'm saying? I'm asking you a question and you're sort of interrupting me.
Because I know what you're trying to do. And it isn't funny, it isn't clever.
I didn't say it. I'm not trying to be
I
clever.
just need
I'm not
you to
trying to be
leave
clever.
now.
I'm not trying to be clever. I just want to get a pamphlet or something for a disabled person who wants to get back.
I need you to leave the building.
I need you to listen to my question, sir. Is there any pamphlets or anything?
We've been through this.
Why not just give me the pamphlet and then I will leave by my own fruition, won't I? I'm not going to leave under your orders, no. See, I'm not here to film members of the public or data. I just want to get a pamphlet, please, sir. I don't understand why you don't answer the question. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to have to go through them myself. Armed forces, that's not going to be much good. Key. Yeah, there's something. Look, the Work and Help Trust. You don't have support for family, like if you have problems with housing. Well, this is the sort of thing I came in for, I think. Look, you've got pineapple and the Shore Trust. Oh, that's something, isn't it? Thank you. So it's all the same here. I'm desperately looking for a way to work. Look, there's lots of actually there is lots of interesting stuff here, guys. Look, a lot of people have been saying that they're feeling a bit down at this time of year. So I'm going to collect stuff up because they are sort of clearing up. If you've just come out of prison, you can get help. Supporting people with coaches from biggest businesses. Again, there's more help from Mind there. There's childcare costs with the way back to work. There is actually a lot. Look, psychological therapies and talks and whatnot. There's also this one here. Stoic Mind. My goodness, there's a lot of stuff. Look at that. Look at all that. Look, about anxiety and panic attacks. Guys, look, a lot of people have been saying that this time of year they get very depressed. They're getting very depressed, which I would say it's something to do with the time of year. But look at all this stuff. We're going to take these pamphlets. I don't really understand why that guy didn't just. We're going to go through some of these pamphlets. But that's fine. I don't know why you didn't point me towards this. You didn't point me towards this in the first place. That's fine. I think this is what I was after. That's all I was after. I wasn't trying to be funny there. So I've done now, so I'm going to leave. Okay, all right. Thank you. So there's more domestic views, and there's also some impartial advice there. Get free impartial advice on that's citizens' advice. So if you're in this area, I believe that's just for the Grays. Do not enter if you have any COVID. Bringing adult social care, and this is the changing face of Look, at Tilbury Hub, they've got. So there is loads of stuff going on here. I don't see. There's also a free Wi-Fi spot, so if you're stuck in the street with our thingy. But I don't see where the. Look, it does say that CCTV is being monitored for the purposes of crime prevention, but there isn't actually any sign saying no filming. Benefit everything else online. But this, if you just go to the www.direct.gov.uk, you can access the services on our services on the web at the push of a button, and you can look for work, find benefit, and make a claim there. So you don't have to come into the office after all. So it's all. There's no change. Yeah, look at that girl. Look. I think that's typical Essex, isn't it? Look, she's got anti-social club. Look on her top. So they weren't as nasty as Southend, who laid hands on me after the G4S building. There's 3 floors on this building. I don't think we're going to go so far as to fly a drone over it. So that's going to be it. The interesting that they don't have a no filming sign as in anyway, Southend. So there you go. Stay safe now, guys, and keep going. And Gray's Job Centre looks to have quite a few things on board. But if you go in there filming, you'll see what happens. So stay safe, guys, and see you next time. Stay safe. Keep going. Peace.